Hello and welcome to your Gemini Full Moon Release and Let Go Astrology Report and Guided Meditation for December 18th of 2021. I am Susan Saucier, your spiritual life coach. I'm here to help you embrace your authentic self and offer you some guidance to help you navigate the energy of this full moon. Please note that this astrology report and guided meditation is for everyone, not just the Gemini sign that the full moon is in. Now, before I begin, I would love to share with all of you some exciting news. I am offering a 4-week course that begins in February on the 22nd of 2022. This course is very dear to my heart, and I have called it Stepping into Your Magnificence and Transforming Your Life. This course will be filled with all kinds of goodies and specific topics for each of the 4 weeks. There are too many to mention here, but if you'd like to find out, I am going to place the link below. And I'm also keeping it small and cozy so that I can make sure I'm available to each and every one of you. Therefore, I am making this available to only 8 people. I've already have a few people who have signed up, and if you're interested, jump on in, sign up, and you can also click a tab on my website that will give you much more detailed information about everything you can expect to receive in this course. And please let me know if you plan to sign up and the class is full. Shoot me an email and I will make sure that I can put you down for the next class that I hope to have up and running in April. Okay, let's talk about this full moon. This full moon is in Gemini. It's happening on December 18th, and it is the last full moon of 2021. So what are you hoping this full moon in Gemini will bring for you? This will be a time to take advantage of all the things you wish to let go of and leave behind as you say goodbye to a year that was filled with so many changes. As you probably know, full moons have a way of bringing everything up to the surface, especially emotions. This Gemini full moon will not disappoint. So since this full moon comes after the Sagittarius solar eclipse, you may find that certain things are being illuminated in a clearer way than before. I also want to mention that Jupiter is very active under this full moon, which means everything can become even bigger and expanded. This doesn't have to be negative. This can be big revelations that have come to light, allowing you to finally have closure or even better understanding so that you can move forward. Jupiter tends to magnify, so pay attention to what your thoughts and your emotions are, because that can bring in more of the same. You want to keep it positive. Let's think of this as an opportunity for you to expand your awareness. Allow more opportunities and solutions to come into your life by doing so. Remember to stay open-minded. Trust what's coming into your view. So Gemini is the sign of twins. So let's think of this as 2 sides of a coin. Also physical and spiritual. Yin and yang. This full moon in Gemini is supporting you to take a good look at who you are now, who you were in the beginning of 2021, and who do you wish to be in 2022? What is your takeaway from 2021? What have you learned about your physical body and your needs? What have you learned about your spiritual self? Use this energy to acknowledge the wisdom you have gained from the lessons that you have learned in the past. But instead of getting lost in the past, make sure you have your sights set on your future with the wisdom you gained in your pocket. And remember to think about what was going on in your life back in June when you had the Gemini new moon. Maybe some things you even planted what wishes you had in mind, what you were hoping to come into your life or to perhaps even let go of. And look at where you are now and notice if those things are all coming up again from the middle of the year till now. What are you having to reassess and think about and learn and figure things out with? Because they're connected. Also, remember that full moons, they're bringing you feedback to help you with endings and conclusions and insight. And think of that bright full moon as a big spotlight that is illuminating down on everything that needs your attention during this time. Now, Gemini offers some intense energy, but, adds some nice, sweet energy from Jupiter, which helps to soften things. So let's look at some of the positive traits that you can tap into for Gemini. They are intelligent, they're curious, energetic, adaptable, funny, persuasive, and social. And some of the negative traits can be restlessness, indecisive, anxious, inconsistent, gossipy, and mood swings. So even though you may or may not be a Gemini, the energy in the air during this full moon can bring about instances where you yourself can feel more anxious and indecisive and restless, happy one day and angry the next. During this time, learn to ask yourself why you are feeling this way. Notice if you are experiencing something familiar that has stirred up some old memories that can help you understand why you're acting a certain way or feeling a certain way. They can be triggers that someone has said something, and it may not even be something you should take so personal, but because it's a trigger from a past experience, it may be bringing something up to the surface that you need to address. So pay attention to these things because it is a very good time to understand who you're becoming and shedding the old self and the pieces that you don't want to take with you into this new year. You may also find that you have the desire to be more social. After all, it is the holiday season, and sometimes that can bring lots of fun gatherings. So use this energy to be more outgoing and, use your sense of humor, laugh, have some fun, be curious, and look into fun ideas that may bring new opportunities into your life. You are being supported to have some fun, to network, to socialize. So enjoy this happy energy. Now, I do need to mention that Venus will be going retrograde on December 19th, the day after the full moon. And what does that mean for you? Venus rules relationships, money, beauty, your values, and love. And this can stir up feelings of being unloved or feeling unworthy or undesirable, and other hidden relationships you may have with your finances and others as well as yourself can bring up all kinds of interesting issues that are coming into your awareness so that you can reassess them and reevaluate them and look at them differently and keeping it in perspective, but notice what you can change that is for your highest good and that you can take ownership of and realize what you can be doing differently to make better outcomes for your future. How are you valuing yourself? What steps are you taking that support your spiritual growth? What can you do to enhance your self-worth and also enhance your finances? This is a huge opportunity for healing to take place. Venus is gifting you with a retrograde, which is all about reevaluating, rethinking, reconsider, realize, reassess, all around the topics of relationships, money, beauty, your values, and love. So whatever is coming up for you during this time, it's coming into your awareness so that you can begin healing it and releasing it and making the necessary changes. Venus is here to show you very clearly what you are needing, what is for your highest good, and what is your passion in this life? Venus is also known for death and rebirth and represents your heart, how you offer love to others and how you love yourself. You are in a time of transformation regarding love, regarding money, beauty, and how you value yourself and others. What is the true meaning of love for you? What does love look like? What does love feel like? Now, you may be providing love for others easily, and if you are, awesome. But how are you providing love for yourself? Are you putting yourself last? And why? And are you the type that has relationships, but you have all these walls around you and nobody's getting in? And if so, why? Venus is here supporting you, offering you so much opportunity, awareness about yourself and how you love and how you receive and give love. Such a huge piece of how you're going to be moving into 2022. Because 2022 is going to be a lot about love and relationships and partnerships and a lot of what we're going through right now. So it's really important that you understand what you need moving forward, why you are holding out on giving yourself love or receiving love from others. Now let's also become aware that Mercury is going to be in retrograde on January 14th through February 3rd. But there will be a pre-shadow phase a few weeks before, so you will more than likely feel this energy in the last week of December, and that's why I am bringing it to your attention. You might even be feeling it as I speak. With Venus in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde, we are talking about relationship communication issues that can definitely wreak havoc. Knowing this, it's up to you to keep everything in perspective. How are you talking to yourself in your mind? Are you beating yourself up or are you cheering yourself on? If you need to deal with some relationship stuff that's delicate, you may want to do this by phone or in person, especially starting the last week of December through February 3rd, and even a few weeks after February 3rd. So it won't get lost in, junk mail if you're sending an email, or it won't get miscommunicated because there is no tone in text or email. So this is definitely a time when people can totally take something completely out of context and be like, what are you talking about? Why would you send that text to me? And you're like, what? I basically just said something very simple. So little piece of advice would be to make sure you're rereading things before you send them. Make sure you're sending it to the correct person. And also, if it's delicate and you're able to, speak on the phone or talk in person. So in closing, this full moon in Gemini is reminding you to look at both sides. Understand what your needs are physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and make the choice to have some fun. Just because Venus is in retrograde doesn't mean you need to get lost in relationship drama all day, every day. Instead, put some much needed time aside. Take the initiative and do something you enjoy that will lift your spirits. So what do you do for yourself now that you would have never taken the time to do even a few years ago? As you reevaluate your relationship with others, what can you do differently that will allow you to nurture yourself in a positive way? As you reassess your relationship with yourself, what are your plans going forward to love yourself unconditionally? And stop beating yourself up and let go of being the perfectionist. As you rethink your relationships with money, look in the rearview mirror. What do you see? What are you dragging along with you that needs to be dropped off at the dumpster before you arrive at your destiny in 2022? These are all things you want to be thinking about, because it's as if you're given this open little portal for you to make these little tweaks where you want them, as far as money, relationships with yourself and others, and also, learning how to communicate in a way that is respectful, but also speaking up where you're needing to. So if you're someone who jumps in without thinking, you want to do your best to take that deep breath before you react and speak. And if you're someone who just swallows it and takes it all in, this is your opportunity to learn to speak up and, take charge of who you are. Think of it like how you would react if someone was speaking to your child that way, or your pet. The mama bear or the papa bear is going to come right out in you and be like, hey, that's not okay. We need to do this, this, and this. So understand, why are you allowing others to speak to you that way when you know for a fact you would never let anyone speak to anyone you love that way? Well, there you have it, my friends. I would like to also wish all of you a wonderful and happy and safe holiday season. Remember to focus on what you're grateful for and not what you fear. Your lessons are unique to your life path. And even though at times it may seem way too much to handle, you will soon understand these lessons and the profound impact they are having on your spiritual growth. Always remember, you are more than your pain, more than your scars, and more than your fear. Why? Because you are amazing. I thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me and to allow me to give some guidance on your journey. If you are new to this channel, welcome, and I hope you will join. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell, share with others, and leave a comment to let me know how this has helped you and how you're doing. And to all my current subscribers, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I am so truly grateful, and I love hearing from all of you in the comment section. Now, if you are interested in listening to how to prepare your space for the full moon, I have put the link below. And if you would like to enjoy a guided meditation for this full moon, find a comfortable place and relax, and we shall begin. As we begin, know that you can listen to this meditation outside under the full moon or inside in the comfort of your home. Do whatever resonates best for you. You also may find it helpful to have your list in your hands or close by. Now to begin. Find a comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. Begin by closing your eyes and setting your intention, connecting with the energy of the full moon, and letting the full moon know you are grateful for the lighted path that is before you, which is helping you to clearly see what adjustments need to be made and what you are ready to release. Now take a nice, slow, deep breath in through your nose and release through your mouth. Once again, breathing in through your nose, new fresh clarity, and releasing through your mouth the old stagnant energy that no longer serves you. Let us join together in love, peace, and harmony as we gather together, embarking on this journey and connecting with the full moon as we prepare to cleanse and release what no longer serves us. We ask to be embraced in the highest vibration of pure divine love, pure healing light, surrounding us with safety and protection always. And we ask Archangel Michael from the south, bringing in the element of fire, to join us on this journey as we burn and release what no longer serves us. We ask Archangel Raphael from the east, offering us the element of air to bring healing as we reclaim our power and let go of blocks and limiting beliefs. And we ask Archangel Uriel from the north, bringing in the element of earth to give us a solid foundation upon which to build our dreams, providing us with stability and balance in our lives. And we call upon Archangel Gabriel from the west, bringing in the element of water to shower down upon us pure cleansing, white light, clearing away old wounds and washing away past issues that hold us back, and supporting us as we sit with our emotions, aligning with our true authentic self. As we gather under this beautiful full moon, we also invite our spirit team, guides, angels, and helpers to be by our side as we embrace the opportunity this full moon is offering us. Now recognize that this full moon is symbolizing the end of a chapter in your life, shedding light upon the things and situations and behaviors that need your attention so that you can let them go. This is a healing process of purging and releasing and letting go. Please remember to drink plenty of water when your session is complete. This full moon is also illuminating the things and people in your life that may be interfering with your spiritual growth and enlightenment. So right now, give yourself permission to be open to the light of the full moon and the messages that are being presented to you. Know that this is a great opportunity where you purge and release whatever you do not wish to take with you into your future. As you take in another cleansing breath through your nose, releasing the stagnant energy through your mouth, begin to feel your body relaxing even more deeply into a peaceful state, knowing that this is your time to heal, your time to purge, your time to release and let go of any stress, anxiety, and worries. Begin to feel them simply lift up off of your shoulders, out of your mind, drifting up and away from you, drifting up further and further away from you into nothingness. Know that you are safe and secure, and your spirit team is surrounding you with loving, healing light. Now begin to see in your mind a beautiful path unfolding before you. The full moon above is shining its bright, illuminating light, and you can clearly see the path before you. Notice that this path is specifically just for you and you alone, and it is created by your spirit team to bring you the safety, the love, and the healing that is needed as you release and purge. As you walk slowly along this beautiful path, begin to notice a gentle breeze caressing your face. You can smell the scent of beautiful flowers, and you can see all the stars lighting up the sky, surrounding the bright full moon. You notice tall trees on either side of you as you walk along the path, feeling the velvety grass so soft beneath your feet. And as you come to the end of this path, you suddenly find yourself in a large, magnificent meadow. The full moon is shining, guiding you to a soft, large blanket awaiting your arrival. And as you sit or lie on this blanket, you find yourself looking up at the full moon and all the bright stars, feeling at peace, knowing that this is a powerful moment where you are here to heal and cleanse and rejuvenate your physical body, emotional body, mental body, spiritual body, and energy field. Taking in a nice, slow, deep breath, releasing and letting go. You are now ready to proceed with releasing everything on your list, stating out loud or in your mind, I am now releasing everything on my list. This is my intention. I am ready to let go of what no longer serves me. I am washing away the fears of yesterday. I now release myself from any obstacles that are in my path. I now choose to forgive, knowing that I am setting myself free by doing so. I am now free from all these things, situations, and people that no longer serve me. This is my intention, and I am choosing to let this go. And it is so. Now allow yourself to bask in this loving energy of the full moon as it vibrates healing energy onto you, assisting you in letting go and releasing, guiding you and helping you purge and wash away all painful memories, washing away and soothing heartache, releasing and dissolving physical pain, helping you let go of anger and grief, dissolving guilt and shame, and removing any limiting beliefs and blocks that have kept you stuck. Know that while you have endured many challenges, they have allowed you to gain so much wisdom and insight in the process. Understanding that choosing to hold on to memories and negative situations and people that weigh you down will continue to keep you stuck. Set yourself free. It's time. You are ready to move forward and release any negative, heavy energy right now. Say these words in your mind or out loud. My heart's desire is to be filled with love, happiness, peace, excellent health, prosperity, and abundance. And at this time, it is my intention, and I am choosing to heal every part of my body and my mind as I embrace this love and healing energy from this beautiful, vibrant full moon. Now begin to see in your mind everything you have written on your list. Notice that it is no longer bright and colorful. Notice that it has now become smaller and smaller, and you can barely see the words that you have written down. The list filled with everything you wish to release has now begun to move further and further away from you. Further and further away, no longer having any power or control over you. And as you look out into the distance, you can see this tiny speckle, smaller and smaller, until you no longer see it at all. It is gone. It is done. It is over. It is released and dissolved. You are free. You are now ready to embrace new positive beginnings that will empower you and fill you with joy and love. Place your hands over your heart. This signifies that you are cleansing the old and opening up space for a healing to take place in all areas of your life. Know that as you bask under the beautiful, vibrant, healing light of the full moon, you are also choosing to make any necessary changes that are needed in order for you to move forward on your path. Say these words out loud or in your mind. I am choosing to love myself. I am choosing to honor myself. I now give thanks and gratitude to the full moon, to the universe, and my Creator. I now give thanks and gratitude to my spirit team, angels, and guides for being with me on this healing and nourishing, rejuvenating journey. I am so grateful for this cleansing and release, and I now have room and welcome in beautiful new beginnings that are manifesting in my life, and it is so. Thank you. Thank you. Now find yourself leaving the beautiful meadow, walking down the beautiful path, and finding yourself back into the present moment, knowing that you have released and you have cleansed and you have let go of what is no longer needed in your future. When you are ready, you can either continue to drift off into a wonderful deep sleep, or open your eyes and enjoy the rest of your day. At this time, I would like to thank each and every one of you. You all are extremely special to me, and I'm grateful that you have joined us to become part of this wonderful family. I wish you the best going forward, and I hope that you will share this video if you found it helpful. Hit the like button, the thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to talking with you again. Much love and blessings to all of you. Namaste.